you know, as the most diehard New Orleans Saints fan in the world. After a loss, everybody knows not to talk to me because I'm frustrated. Because 7 months out the year, I'm without my happiness. My happiness is New Orleans Saints. That's the reason I came on YouTube. It's for the New Orleans Saints. As Pat Summerall used to say. Juwan Johnson has to be the first person I talk about with this Cardinal loss of 20-13. Yes, the penalties, 13 of them is way too many. We got to clean that up. But Juwan Johnson is getting paid $10 million a year. The game was on the goddamn line with all the penalties and everything that the New Orleans Saints struggled with. Had a chance to tie the game or go for two to win. And Juwan Johnson, this is not the first time, once again, drops the motherfucking ball. The defense I was so happy with, except for that missed tackle on the long run. Blake Grupe seems to always miss kicks whenever pressure's on him. If it's no pressure, he's 100% accurate. These are things that a New Orleans Saint fan goes through. Because I've been a fan for 39 years. I didn't just jump on the motherfucking bandwagon once Drew Brees and Sean Payton came around. Morton Anderson was our leading scorer as a fucking kicker. Blake Grupe, he made him at least, pressure or not. But I like what I see out the defense, clean up the missed tackles. And a lot of people are sitting up here saying the Saints are supposed to lose. I get it, but at the same time, as diehard as I am, I don't get it. And I'm going to always be on the Saints side and root for them, regardless of the motherfucking results. But the thing I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we will win a division. We will make the playoffs. We will beat the 49ers. So CG Bully, be prepared to get put in the H-Town cemetery. And I'm going to take your wallet and that chain. Be prepared. Because they're going to watch the film and Spencer Rattler in the 2-minute. You better be up by 14 points, CG Bully. You better be up by 14 points. Because if we're down by 7 like we was yesterday, Juwan Johnson, whoever else, is going to catch that ball because Spencer Rattler is going to do what the fuck he's supposed to do. I've seen it too many times. Last year, in the Washington game, he led us back. This year, in the preseason game, he led us back. If you give Spencer Rattler a chance, no matter how sorry he look, even though deep balls have to be thrown. I know Arizona had coverage to block Shaheed from going deep, stuff like that, so we had to dink and dunk. We had to. That's okay. This is the first time in the history of Niggardom that the Saints lose, and I'm not as upset. Yes, I'm still upset, but not as upset as I normally am. Because I can see we're going to clean things up. We don't have any primetime games, and that's a good thing. We're going to sneak under the radar, and what's going to happen? We're going to bust the 49ers in the fucking mouth. That's what's going to happen this upcoming Sunday. We're going to bust them in the fucking mouth. Unexpectedly. CG Bully talking about, oh, you lost to Arizona. They're going to finish third or fourth in our division. Blah, 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 blah. They were favored by 6.5. And another topic that I want to talk about, Vegas odds. I clearly see now the NFL might be a little bit rigged. Because Blake Grupe, who never misses a 37-yard field goal. The Cardinals were 6.5 favorites. He misses that field goal. It would have been 20-16. Juwan Johnson catches the ball. 2023 Saints win. But Vegas want to make sure they cover their odds by Blake Grupe missing that field goal. You see, I'm a quiet guy outside of YouTube, so I tend to just observe. And that's what I observed. He missed that field goal because Vegas told him to miss that field goal. This dude been hitting 70-yarders, 75-yarders, all that shit, man. Vegas odds told him to miss that field goal so the Cardinals can cover and win by 7 when they were a 6.5 favorite. So I'm looking at those things and I'm like, as a old school NFL, I've been watching the NFL since 1986, the old school NFL before Vegas odds and all this stuff. It didn't happen that way. Sports wasn't rigged this way. I'm not going to go fully on the rig. I'm going to keep observing. But I wanted to put that out there that I did see that. Then Juwan Johnson has the ball in his hands and automatically drops it. So it's like the Blake Grupe miss and the Juwan Johnson drop in a fucking touchdown that could tie the game or put the Saints up by 1 if they go for the 2-point conversion. So it's like, oh, okay, the Vegas odds are saying, Juwan Johnson, you better drop that ball. Blake Grupe, you better miss that kick. Oh, maybe I'm going a little bit too far. I don't know. Like I said, it's a long season, but I'm going to create content and I'm going to let you know how I feel about things. I'm not going to label it that way yet, but I am observing. Anyway, last thing. I don't give a fuck what the Vegas odds say. I'm going to watch what the point spread is. It hasn't come out yet. But 49ers. I won fat heads off Billy Badass. I verbally annihilated A-Bomb. I won this chain from CG Bully. Every time we play y'all, I'm victorious. I sure am. CG Bully. I'm gonna be putting another one around my motherfucking head that's gonna land on my shoulders this coming Sunday. Even though we lost yesterday. That was yesterday. We're going to clean it up. We're going to hit some deep strikes on you. Cesar Ruiz, don't commit any more motherfucking penalties. I want to choke the living shit out of you, Cesar Ruiz. Don't commit any more goddamn penalties. That's the only way you're going to win, CG 49ers. The only way. But this ain't about 49ers on this video. This is about the Cardinals. Shout out to Cattle Dog, even though he don't make videos anymore. That's another reason I didn't really just go live or make a video right after the game yesterday, because there was no Cardinal fans to come out. But I know Cattle Dog doing his thing. Shout out to him. But CG, A-Bomb, Billy Badass, Iraqi Vet, you 49ers got a rude awakening coming. You barely beat the Seahawks that have a whole new regime going on. They're damn near in a rebuild. You barely won. You're going to come up in this Superdome or Caesars Dome and be a little bit too cocky and confident, and I promise you, every time, just like the Drew Brees fat head and this chain, the Saints and I will come out victorious. Know what I'm talking about? So I'm still confident and I'm still here all year round. And the content is about to be flowing like blood through your motherfucking veins. Know what I'm talking about? This is JP of the New Orleans Saints. Soon a 2-chain owner. And I'm out.